right, this is Gabe Miranda. He is an assistant coach at Laverne for Coach Scott Winterburn. Gabe, like I told you off camera, Scott and so many people said how much you've meant to that program and to him especially. I did a phone interview with him last night, and he said without you, he could not have accomplished anything he accomplished at Laverne. And I was wondering, how has not only obviously you know how you've impacted his life. What would you want to say to him about how he's impacted your life?
I know exactly what I want to say to him. What I would say to him is, I'd say probably Cat, but I'd say, Cat, without you, man, in my life, I would not be standing here right now at this moment.
Because
Just because of your leadership, your guidance, how you've mentored me throughout my life, and I love you, man. Without a doubt.
why has he had as much success over time? Because longevity in coaching jobs is not the longest. That like a lot of coaches stay 4 or 6 years. He's been there with you for over 20 years. Why has he had that longevity and that success?
Well, I think he's had that longevity and that success is because what his main interest is in people, and he's really genuine. I don't think you find a more genuine person around. And the people continue to come back, year after year after year. He really touches them and gets down deep inside their hearts and in their minds, and that's why he's had the success. Is because it's real. There's nothing fake about it.
What do you think? Just as a guy that's a decade younger than he is, what do you think his biggest contribution to young men's life is? I mean, baseball you're done with baseball at a certain age, pretty young age too. What do you think his biggest impact on his players over the years has been?
I think the biggest impact on his players is how to be a great human being, how to be a great man, a great person, a great father, a great friend, a great mentor, a great team. Whatever it is that you're going to be, he helps you and teaches you how you can be the best at that. Whatever, no matter what it is that you're going to be doing in the future, he really does teach you how you can go and just be the best person possible.
Is there anything in particular that you appreciate most about him? Just not only as a co-coach, but also as a man, as a friend.
Absolutely. What I appreciate the most is that he cares about you. And he cares
genuinely, right?
Genuinely. He cares about you. And so no matter what the situation or what's going on, whether it's baseball, off the field, when he's talking to you or you're talking to him, he's listening. And he's listening with both ears, not distracted, and really putting his heart and soul into that conversation. And without a doubt. And there's a lot of people that, that really don't understand that that's exactly what's happening.
Mm-hmm.
That it's him being interested in the person that's right in front of him.
So you're a father too, right?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
Okay, last question. Is there anything you've learned from him as a man that you've been able to kind of translate into your own personal life that you can share with us?
Yeah, totally. I remember there's something that he told me. He's helped me to be a man, to be a great husband, great father. But I remember it was one practice. We'd probably been coaching together for a couple years, and we had an opportunity to end practice early. And instead of going out and hanging out together, he pulls up right next to me and says, "Hey, Gabe," he goes, "Go home." He goes, "I know that everybody's going to go out and go to Chili's or whatever we're going to do." He goes, "But anytime you have an opportunity to go home, you need to go home." And the reason he told me that is because he's telling me to spend time with my family because it's important. Coaching is important. We spend a number of hours doing it, but what's way more important to him, to Scott, is being a family man, being a great father, great dad, great everything. So I remember, I'll never forget that day. It was right in the parking lot. It's like, "Go home." And there wasn't too much explanation needed. I understood exactly what he was saying.
Okay.